Hello, Jess. Thanks for taking my call today, Jesse. How are you doing?
All is well, Greg. How are you?
I'm doing good, sir.
Good.
So the question I have is, lately, I do the silent prayer. I know everything you're saying is 100% true, and God reveals this stuff to me daily, so I know that's all correct. I find myself sometimes, a lot of times, still trying to play God with the day, like trying to dictate how the day is going to go, and I just was wondering if there's something I might be missing to help with that part of it.
Yeah. The only thing you're doing wrong is you still believe in thoughts.
Yes, sir.
All thought, you're not convinced yet that all thoughts are all lies all the time. Every thought about anything is a lie, right? And so if you
Yes, sir.
learn to just observe them, don't try to control them, don't try to pick out the good ones and let the bad ones go. Don't judge them as right or wrong. Just observe them. You will be able to live in the presence with God, and you just do what's in front of you, and you cannot go wrong when you do it. So you have to allow yourself to grow away from those thoughts. You are a spirit, and you are a brand new baby in the spirit, right? So when you do find yourself doing that, don't judge yourself. Just get up, laugh it off, brush yourself off, and keep doing what's in front of you. Your work or whatever you're doing, just do what's in front of you. And if tomorrow should come, it'll take care of itself.
Yeah, because I feel like, and you're absolutely right, because I feel like that's the only thing bringing me anger still, is because I'm trying to dictate that day, and when it doesn't go right, I react off of that feeling of that didn't go right.
Absolutely. And every time you react, you're digging a hole into hell. But when you don't react, you're overcoming hell. Every time you react, that's what Satan needs you to do, is to overreact, because in overreacting, you're judging yourself, you're playing God, and you're just digging a hole thinking you know what you want and things should go your way and all that kind of crap. Just relax and let every thought go. All thoughts are all lies all the time.
And my last question for you is, I've got 2 baby mamas, not been married, out of wedlock. And both of them, I've let that go. I don't let any of them control me anymore. And like you said, I'd see the hell come out of them, and I have, and it gets worse and worse. But I've noticed one of them is really bad with trying to turn my son against me. You know, she is working double time to, like, she owns him, like she is in control of him, like she's done everything for him, like babies him constantly, won't let him do anything on his own. She needs him to need her, you know. And
right. That's her ego.
She's destroying him. I can see him. He's nervous. He's emotional. He can't do anything on his own. And I just feel helpless because even though I try to correct her, I've already done it wrong. So they're constantly judging me for the way I were and won't listen.
Who is judging you?
The 2 ex-girlfriends. So because I'm trying to be right now, they're only seeing me for who I was before.
And what are you doing to try to be right? What are you doing to show them that you're right? You're trying to be right.
I'm patient with him, but I tell him he needs to do it on his own. I tell him that whenever he's doing something and he's nervous, I tell him, look, buddy, there's no reason to be nervous. We don't even know how this is going to end up yet. Be in the moment. And don't think about what you're going to do. Just do it, and let's see how it goes. But his mom will say stuff like, you can't go fishing with him because an alligator's going to get him, or you can't do this, and she's instilling that stuff in him to panic him. So then I'm telling him, son, you need to be a child. Don't worry about that. That's what Daddy's here for. You just go fishing with me, and everything's going to be okay.
How old is he again?
But 7 years old.
Oh, and so you spend time with your son?
As much as I can, because she doesn't get home till late with him. She's moving out, thank goodness. But
so
she doesn't
still
get home
live in your house?
Yeah, she just rented a house. She's out in 2 days.
Oh, okay.
But when they come home super late, and then when she comes home, all she's doing is putting me down in front of them, telling me she hates me, telling me that I'm a loser, telling me that you don't fool anybody with your Christianity now. You're a joke.
Why do you let her stay there? Why haven't you put her out before now?
I can't because she's on the lease. I can't put her out. But I finally got her to agree to get her own place, and that's great because she's gone in 2 days.
Are you paying for her place?
No, sir.
Oh.
I haven't had anything to do with it. I don't pay for any of her stuff.
Oh,
and that's
good.
what's making it even worse because when I cut off the money to her, now she keeps telling me I'm going to take you to court. And I'm like, well, take me to court. They can't get blood out of a turnip. I'm here for my child. She's a convicted felon, and she stole and then had to leave her son for 6 months, and I was the only one looking after her, but I don't put her down. I don't tell him what happened because that's on her. But no matter what I do, she tells him that don't trust me, that your dad's evil, that he's no good, he's a loser. And that's her mom done the same thing with her to her dad.
And so what's your question for me?
My question for you is how do you recommend me being new in this Christianity stuff? How's the best way to handle that? Because it doesn't make me mad. It just hurts me that my son is suffering. And I know he's going to because I did it wrong, but what can I do, even though I try to stand up to her, and I do, and I don't lose my patience, and I still tell her, but then she just lashes out pure hell on me right in front of them. So it makes me feel like, should I not even say anything? Because I feel like she's making it worse by telling me she hates me in front of them, and, it's really bad.
And so what's your question for me?
How would you handle that?
Let go. You're getting
Just walk away from him?
Yeah. You're getting what you deserve because you made a baby out of wedlock, and now you're reaping what you sowed. And so take the pain, but don't resent the pain for what you have done wrong. And then God will give you peace for it, and you'll be fine. But she's gonna whatever's important to you is what she would use against you, even if it means destroying the child. As long as it brings her pleasure, when women can cause other human beings to suffer, or animals or anyone, they get life from that. They get a pleasure from that. And so you can't let anything or anyone be so important to you that it causes pain like that. So the pain that you is feeling about your son is because you have made him too important.
Yes, well, it's hard not to make him important because he's my son.
But that's no reason to make him that important, because this woman gonna make it even harder for him, knowing that it's important to you.
Well, it's just showing me, like you said, that they were never for me because they have totally, her and my other ex, are all of a sudden friends now, and they have totally built an army against me.
Yeah,
Everybody
they do. That's what evil
now.
people, they love you until they find something they don't like, and then they build an army against you. But listen, Greg.
Well, they loved me. They loved me until I took my life back and started doing what was right, and then that brought the pure hell out of them.
Because they never loved you anyway. But listen, Greg, it's not their fault that you got involved with them. It's not their fault.
I understand that.
It's not their fault you made babies with them. It's your fault. And so
I take responsibility for that.
Take 100 responsibility for that. Yes, they're evil. Yes, they're doing what they're doing, but that's on them. But you take 100% responsibility for what you have done, and God will make you right. It'll work out. It'll be fine. But you cannot let these children be that important to you that they will destroy you and the kids. The kids going to catch hell anyway, but they're catching extra hell because these women are trying to get back at you, because women have no love. They live off hate. They have no love.
Well, and that's the other ex has already moved a guy in the house, and now she's trying to make him the daddy of those kids. And
Greg,
it's like,
you got to move on. You got to let it go.
Yeah, I know, but she's got my kids all week, and I don't even get to see them while somebody else plays daddy with my children.
Greg, stop complaining. Endure the pain without complaining. You got to let go, man. You're getting what you put out. You got with sluts, and you're getting slut treated. There's nothing you can do, man. Let go, because the more they know as long as you let them know how you feel about your children, they're going to only get worse. They're going to literally destroy your children.
Yes, sir.
And let go.
That's hard to let go.
And let go. They still going to destroy them, but not as bad as they would if you show them how much you care.
And you think God will bring them back to me one of these days?
I don't know what he's going to do, but you have to get right, and let his will be done.
I hear you. Yes, sir.
And I know it hurts because fathers love their children. It's the mother that they can't deal with.
Yes, sir.
You understand that?
100%. I understand.
You got to choke it up, man. Let it go. Let them have those children. They're not yours anyway. You got them in the wrong way. So you got to let it go and learn from it so you don't repeat it.
Oh, I'm not going to repeat this. It's been hell.
But never say what you're not going to do, but learn from this so you won't do it. Or have a wait-and-see attitude.
Yes, sir.
You got to let them go.
It's hard to do, but I will do it.
And be done with those women, too. Be done with them
with the
completely.
women. I have been.
So let the children go,
yeah,
too.
That's the only reason I'm catching the hell I am, because they know I've truly let go. I don't give them money. I don't call them. I don't do anything, and it's gotten even worse.
And so do the same thing
because
with the
they can't control me anymore.
Right, but they're controlling you with your children now.
Yes.
And don't tell them what you're doing or not going to do. You just stop doing it.
Yes, sir.
And keep all notes and things like that in case they try to take money from you, because they will take you to court to get money. But make sure you keep all communication privately. Keep it so you'll have something to present in court.
Well, I own my own business, and they know I make six figures now, and they're trying. That's what they only want the money.
But that's the evil of the women.
They built my business.
You keep
One of them claiming they own my business, and it's it's gotten worse and worse and worse.
Great. This is the evil of the women. It started with your mother.
She's evil too. I know that.
And so you must forgive, so that the woman would never be your God. Again, it's God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, woman over children. And the beauty about what you're going through, it should be allowing you to see that people, places, and things and reputation is too important to you. And once you see it, God will cause you to overcome that. And then the world cannot control you.
Yes, sir. That makes total sense.
So just relax and go through what you got to go through. Let them take the suitcase and you take the pain.
Yeah. I'm taking it because I'm not relying. I'm doing like you said. I'm not relying on anything.
But you are.
To take the pain away.
You're still trying to, and I understand it. You're still trying to protect. Protect your children from them, but you're not going to be able to do that because you did it the wrong way.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Let go, Greg.
Yes, sir. If I don't, it'll destroy me, right?
It's going to destroy you and the children, even worse for the children.
Okay, then I'll let go.
You got to let it go, Greg.
Yes, sir.
And just quietly go live your life. Don't argue with them. Don't tell them what you're doing or anything.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Stay with the silent prayer, man.
Yes, sir, I will.
All
Thanks for taking my call, sir.
You're welcome. Talk to you.
Have a good day.
All right, bye.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Man, men, these women who are willing to do this to the children are evil. Don't pretend that it's anything but what it is. You're literally dealing with evil. Women don't have love. And those who do return to love, you would know it. When they return to their fathers, when they forgive their mothers, overcome her and return to their father, you see it. They won't do this. They won't be able to do this. It wouldn't be in them to destroy other human beings, especially your children. Don't pretend it's something else. It's evil. Satan is the woman's God from below. God above is the man's God. It's just the way it is. I didn't make it that way. I'm only telling you so you understand what you're dealing with. You must be born of the Father. You must return to your earthly father. And unless men and women love their earthly father, they do not love God. I don't care how many Bibles or how many. Unless you return to your earthly father, you will never know love. You will never know God. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the JLP Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.